Good evening. Good evening. It's your girl, Amasia Star. How are you guys doing? Hello, All Stars. Happy Valentine's Day. I am actually filming this on Valentine's Day, and you guys will see it later on this evening. Yes. I hope you guys are having a swell love day, okay? And hopefully you're cherishing it and spending it with family, friends, loved ones, whoever lights your light, okay? So, the perfect handshake. Tips for a confident first impression. Wow. How wonderful, right? Yes. You know, a handshake is more than just a greeting, okay? A hello. It's more than that. It's a sign of confidence, trust, professionalism. And in this video tonight, we'll break down the first different types of handshakes, common mistakes that people make, what you should stay away from and avoid, and just how to give that perfect handshake for business purposes, okay? All right, I'm doing better. I'm looking here. For those of you that have not, if this is your first time here, welcome. I am a major star. I'm a recording artist. I'm a sociology major, and I'm a good human being, okay? I'm an inventor and a philanthropist, and I just try to use all my gifts and all my joy and all my goals, dreams, experiences to just empower. Okay, that's what this platform is for. Empower. Keys to some success. Keys to some success. Okay, here we go. So today we're doing a 7-day series. This is the first one. It's going to be centered around the power of touch. Okay, so this type of touch is the handshake. Okay, but we'll be getting into many handshakes along the week. Today, let's get into it. So whether you're preparing for a job interview, you guys, or whether you're just networking, or maybe whether you're on a date for the very first time, and you know how you extend your hand and say, hello, my name is Amasia Star. Yes, that first impression, that first handshake, that first feeling of touch is so important. We're going to master that handshake. At least I'm going to give you some tips on how to, all right? This is going to leave a lasting impression. All right, follow along. Without further ado, you see I got my trophy in the back. I am your girl, the forever Olympic hopeful. I do everything with a level of class, finesse, and always love. So let's get in the blocks. Here we go. Runners take your mod. Set. Let's go. All right, here we go, you guys. Oh, man, this is so cool. So cool. All right, so the perfect handshake. 5 tips for a confident first impression. So did you know that a handshake can make or break your first impression? Of course you did. Of course you knew this, okay? Your handshake, whether it's firm, soft, how long it lingers, it really tells a lot about your personality, okay? And we're going to get into 5 expert tips to master the perfect handshake and leave a lasting impression. All right, here we go. So the first one, let's talk about hand positioning. Very important, right? I know I'm supposed to be looking here. Hand positioning. You want to keep your hand vertical, not palm up, not palm down. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. But you want to show equality. All right. You're going to aim for web to web. Okay. That's the goal. All right. Connection where the thumb, right, and the index finger, right, meet. Okay. So you're going to avoid like a limp type of handshake, and you want to avoid an overpowering handshake. You ever shake somebody's hand? Have you ever shake someone's hand and you literally felt like they were going to break your hand? What is that all about? I don't know. Power struggle? I don't know. Unaware of one's own strength? Okay, so that's important. The pressure that you apply when giving a handshake can make or break the impression and the handshake. Okay, that part. All right, so this is some things that we're going to try our best. Make sure I'm looking at the right. Sorry about that. I'm getting used to this. Okay, here we go. So you're going to avoid a few things. You're going to avoid the dead fish. You guys ever heard of that? I've shaken some people's hands on time. And I promise you, wait a minute. Sorry, you guys. I know you guys are like, what are you doing, girl? I'm trying to make it perfect for you guys. Okay. I don't feel like it is. Okay, one moment. Hold on. I gotta fix this because this is like terribly annoying. really annoying and it's not going to be okay. All right, one moment. There I go. All right, wonderful. Okay, let's get into it. So we don't want to do the dead fish. If you ever shake somebody's hand and it's like a dead fish, you'd be like, you just don't even want to do it ever again. And you also, and that's mean because it's too soft, too soft, too weak. You also want to do the bone crusher where they grab your hand and you feel like they left with one of your limbs is gone. That one's over there. Yeah, we don't want that. Avoid that. So firm, but not too strong. Okay. Apply a moderate grip, firm but comfortable. Adjust the pressure based on the other person's handshake. So you want to mirror. Handshake mirroring, okay? One other tip. Squeezing a ripe tomato firm enough not to drop it, but not so hard it bursts. So just get an idea. Like maybe you can practice before you go on your interview or before you go and have that meeting or before you go on that date, all right? Before you go meet your future wife's parents. Practice makes perfect. Okay, you always want to contact with a smile. Okay, you always want to make eye contact. Yes, very important. So maintain eye contact to show confidence. Okay, you're going to basically, that's what you're trying to exude, confidence. All right? Add a genuine smile. They can tell the difference. Okay, this is one of those things where it doesn't play to fake it till you make it. You got to be on point. So give that genuine smile and appear approachable. All right? Don't be meek mugging them. Remember we were talking about that yesterday when you're preparing to run performance anxiety, and part of it is that before you even get out, before you even start the race, you are trying to have a certain type of exterior, right? But a smile goes a lot much farther, all right? Okay. Make sure that when you're doing your greeting that it's like, nice to meet you. It's, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of the greet, right? You don't want to look away. You don't want to look down while you're shaking a hand. You have to stay there for those couple of seconds, okay? And we'll get into how long it should be, all right? So here we go. Tip number 4. You guys got the other ones? Okay, let me go back. Make sure. Take your pen and pad. Number 1, hand positioning. Number 2, firm but not too strong, okay? Number 3, smile and make eye contact. Very important. And keep it there for the duration of the handshake. It's very important. Okay, I know. Number 4, shake duration and movement. Okay, this one is really, really critical. You want to shake about 2 seconds. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3. I go for the 3. I love the 3. It feels a true commitment. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes people will do a nice, like, they mean it, like a real 1, 2, But for me, I'm a 3 girl, all right? So you want it to be smooth and you want it to be natural, all right? You don't want to go too fast and you don't want to be all jerky, okay? Then you also don't want to do like the handshake that just never stops. Those come off really weird. Like, it's okay when you're on a date because then they're showing interest, right? They're showing genuine interest to you, okay? And they don't want to let your hand go, right? But when it gets to the point where it is just awkward, going too far, too fast, and then they don't want to let you go, if it's not like a date and they're purposely trying to turn that into like a flirtatious experience, then it can come off really, really like, what are you doing? This doesn't feel good, and this is now awkward, okay? Tip number 5. Excuse me. Thanks. Tip number 5, when to release. Like, when do you let it go? Okay, so you want to let go naturally. You don't want to jerk your hand back because that's weird. Okay, so you don't want to pull away you don't want to pull away too quickly. Sit. You don't want to pull away too quickly. And hold on, sorry about that. My beautiful dog, she just always wants to be a part of the show. Okay, so you're going to let go. We talked about this. We're going to let go naturally. Okay, we're not going to pull away too quickly because then it starts to feel like it's dismissive. Okay? And then the professional settings, like especially when it's like a job interview, the double handshake or a light touch on their forearm, okay, it can add a little bit of warmth. Like, that's okay. No one's going to be mad if you do that, okay? That's totally acceptable. And now, last but not least, now that you know how to give the perfect handshake, and you want to go out and you want to practice, you can practice with people that you live with, people at home, before you go for your big day, whatever that big day is, wedding, meeting your future father-in-law, right? Getting that job. Okay, all of those great things. So I just want you to remember that the handshake is one of the first things that people are going to notice about you. And they're going to determine some things based off of just that handshake. So please take it seriously. Remember what we talked about, how to position your hand. Remember the web to web. Okay? I got some other good stuff. Yeah? Ready? Okay. All right, let's get into some quotes. I love quotes. All right, I got some good ones for you guys today. If you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. That was by yours truly, Marcus Garvey. I had to make my own living and my own opportunity, but I made it. That's Madam C.J. Walker. The reason I'm giving you guys confident quotes is because a handshake exudes confidence. Okay? It exudes it. It's your chance to show the world like who you feel like you are about yourself. All right? So I'm trying to add to that empowerment by giving you some great tips from the heavy hitters. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. That's Booker T. Washington. And let's see if I got anything else for you guys. It's one of my favorites. So when it comes to respect and connection, which is related to handshakes, Oprah Winfrey probably said it best. It reads, sorry about that. Excellence is the best deterrent to racism or sexism. Wow, that was deep. Langston Hughes, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. That was one of the, in my very first series that I did during the 30-day about quitting on Quitter's Day for your resolution. I mentioned Langston Hughes, I believe. All right? One other one. I want to be remembered as someone who used herself and anything she could touch to work for justice and freedom. And that is by Septima Poinsetta Clark. Wow. Remember what I said? Handshakes are often a sign of a universal unity in language. So it's respect and progress. All right? All right, I got some other good stuff. Here we go. Let's get into some statistics, yeah? You ready? Okay. All right. So a study from the University of Alabama found that a firm handshake is also linked to stronger confidence levels and a better first impression. So participants with strong handshakes were rated as more trustworthy, more outgoing, and confident. So if those are words that you want to align with yourself, then make sure you got your handshake and make sure your handshake is on point, okay, because it tells a lot about you. Now, research by Dr. Jeffrey Beatty from the University of Manchester suggests that a handshake can influence someone's first impression within the first 3 seconds. You see what I'm saying? You don't just want it. Do a step that is about being about it, okay? Now, according to a study by Career Builder, 76% of hiring managers says a weak handshake negatively affects their impression of a candidate. They're not getting that job. It's not going to happen. More than 55% of first impressions are determined by body language, including a handshake quality, according to the research published according to the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. Remember, I say I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist, but I am a sociology major. So I do research, I build statistics, and I know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. These are scholarly proofed statistics. I'm not just giving you guys some fluff, okay? A study from the International Journal of Hospitality Management found that a handshake can increase the chances of closing a great business deal by 30%. Woo! Get that handshake together, you guys. It tells a lot about you. It can make or break something that you're trying to do. And remember, this panel is about empowering. It's about its success, motivation, all right? And what is the number one thing about motivation we talk about? Forming new habits. So this is going to be one of your new habits, a great handshake. Take it seriously. Handshakes increase the levels of oxytocin, a hormone that's associated with trust and social bonding. And that research came from Beckham Institute at the University of Illinois. So people are twice as likely to remember someone they shook hands with compared to someone that they just spoke to, like hi. So did you see that? Shake a hand. That power of touch. Remember, this is a 7 days about touch, okay? 7 wonderful days about touch. So I'm excited. Now, here we go. Now, we know what COVID did. Do you remember what COVID did to us? Yeah, it was really crucial, okay? COVID-19, it was a decline in handshakes, and we all know why. We stopped shaking hands. We stopped using touch. You know, we stopped because we didn't want to catch COVID from someone else. So a 2021 survey by Ipsos found that 72% of people were less likely to engage in handshakes due to a health concern, even after the pandemic was over, you guys. Like, oh my goodness, we got to get back to shaking hands. We have to get back to shaking hands. Seriously. Touch is so important. We're going to get into some other types of, touch, as far as we're going to do high five and fist bumps. Okay, so that'll be later on. That'll more than likely, I'll cover both of those tomorrow. So tune in so I can wrap up the hands at least. Okay, so anyways, here we go. Despite this, a 2023 study by Pew Research found that over 60% of professionals still view handshakes as an important part of workplace and business interactions. So there's no more excuse of, oh, but it was a pandemic. Oh, no, I shouldn't shake your hand. I didn't know if I should shake it. Shake it. Shake the hand, okay? People are still making very, very strong, determined decisions based off of that handshake. So don't let that post-pandemic or pre-pandemic or pandemic COVID-19 cause you to lose that promotion, cause you to lose that relationship, cause things to just go awry. Okay? So, what else? What else do I got for you? I don't know. Just let's be silly. My dog is over here just acting up because she wants to be let out. 1 second, Bianca. I'm almost done, gorgeous. Okay, so that was fun. And I got more great stuff this whole week. We're going to have fun with this 7 day about touch. Okay? Touch. Oh, touch. Yeah, touch is very important. You know that I'll get into some of the statistics of touch, like when it comes to foster care. Okay, foster care. And when it comes to working in group homes, when it comes to the elderly, patients, things like that, we'll get into touch in relationships. And then we'll view the prison system. Okay, and how not being able to be touched, how it affects their mood, their time, their psyche, their mental health. Yeah, we're gonna get into just some fun stuff. So, I don't know. You guys done? Are we done? Are we done? Okay. And my dog is acting up, so I'm gonna let you guys go a little early before she knocks over my iPad, and then I have nothing to film on. All right. Bye. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you guys like this video and you guys are interested in the 7 days of touch and the power of touch. Come right back here. I'm a major star. I'm your girl, the Forever Olympic hopeful, and I'm signing off early.